Alright, so before I made some G Fuel to see how much of the powder would dissolve when we make it in the recommended way that Gamma Labs shows us to make it, which is 16 ounces of water and 1 full scoop of G Fuel from the tub. But this time, I'm going to try to make some with hot water as well, and some cold water still, just to see how they compare at the end. So I've gone ahead and measured out 16 ounces on this glass jar here, but just to show you that I'm not trying to dupe you, I'm going to measure out 16 ounces of water, which is right here in a G Fuel cup. Right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour that into here. Hopefully I don't spill all of it. And there you go, perfectly on the 16 ounce line there. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is add 1 scoop of G Fuel to each of these containers. And now that we're done with that, let's add our water. So I've got a pot here of some freshly boiled water, and hopefully I don't spill it all. Oh, I spilt a little bit. That's okay though, not too much. Let's go ahead and add our cold water. Now we gotta shake them both up, and I am forgetting the lid for this one, am I not? Yes, I am. So put this here and I will be right back. Okay, I've got the lid and I've got a little bit of extra protection. So I'll go ahead and start with the cold one. There we go, after a little while of shaking. Check out the bottom. All right. Now, the hot one. Interesting, the colors are different. And I don't really think we actually need to shake this one up a lot. It seems to have, actually, you know what, it hasn't seemed to have all dissolved. Maybe see what I mean here. Alright, so it's been about a minute since I shook each of them. Give that one a little stir, this one a little stir. And let's check out the bottom of each. So it's been a little over an hour now, as you can see, and our mixtures have settled completely now. So let's go ahead and take a look at what has happened. So with our cold mixture, you can see there's quite a bit of sediment that is accumulated at the bottom. With our hot mixture, not so much. The bottom of this jar is wider, so even if they were the exact same amount, it would appear as if there would be less in here, but you can tell there's a very, very big difference between the two of these here. And I'll actually go ahead and show you the bottoms of them, and I'm going to refocus the camera so that I can make that happen and you can actually see it, so that we don't have the same thing that happened last time. Alright, so let's try this. Put the camera into manual focus. It's already in manual focus. Bring it over here then. I'm going to say right there is good, and I think that's in focus. I'm going to hope it's in focus. So here we go, is the reveal on the bottom of the cold mixture. Quite a lot of sediment there. I'm going to let it all just kind of fall down for you. Wow, it's actually so thick with this stuff that it's not even like falling down very unevenly. It's just falling down in chunks. Look at that. So yeah, this is the cold mixture. Shake it around a little bit. Actually looks kind of cool. But yeah, so that's the cold mixture. Settled after an hour. So let's go ahead and check out the hot one. A little bit of a different coloration already, we can tell, which is a little strange, but anyways, reveal on the powder on the bottom. Oh, not very much. I'm actually surprised that there is this much. There's more than I expected, but still not too much, but enough. Okay, so some interesting results. We still got quite a fair amount of powder in the hot mixture. I actually kind of expected almost all of it to be completely gone, but there was still actually quite a bit in there that I was surprised about. Cold mixture, no surprises there. There were quite a bit. It's already started to accumulate again at the bottom, but let's go ahead and give them both a taste test. Now right away, oh, this is sealed because of the hot water, but anyways, right away you can tell the coloration between the two is much different, strangely. The hot water is a lot darker actually, but more translucent than the cold mixture, which is a lot more pink, but definitely a lot more opaque. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so taste test. Cold stuff, which is room temperature by now, but yeah, it's actually quite powdery. I guess just from me shaking it up a little bit, there's still a lot of powder just swirling around in there. So yeah, you can really taste and really feel the powder in your mouth. As for the hot stuff, which is, you know, it's still a little warm. Ooh, strange. So the feeling of the powder, you definitely don't feel the powder in your mouth as much as you do with the cold brew. Yeah, the cold brew, you definitely really feel that powder. With the hot stuff, not so much. It's interesting though, I kind of do like it, I do like it warm. It's interesting. All right, conclusion time. No matter what you do with GFuel, you're gonna get the powder either way. You're gonna taste it, you're gonna feel it. It's just up to you whether or not you like that feeling or you like that taste. And for me, I do enjoy it. Well, maybe I don't enjoy it, but I don't mind it. I'm kind of indifferent to it. I just enjoy the flavor of GFuel, so I guess it doesn't really bother me too much. But you guys go ahead and let me know how you feel, if you feel any different. If GFuel is too powdery for you, or if you really don't care. But another thing I've learned is that room temperature GFuel doesn't taste very good. Warm GFuel tastes actually pretty good. And ice cold GFuel, which I don't have an example of here, but ice cold GFuel is still probably the best way. Well, no, it is still the best way to enjoy GFuel. So go ahead and get yourself some nice ice cubes, scoop of GFuel, fill that bad boy with water, and enjoy yourself. But yeah, that's going to conclude this. Thanks for watching. All right, so it's been about 24 hours now, and this is what's remained of the boiled GFuel. I just wanted to show this off. This doesn't really have any relevance to the experiment, but I just thought this is kind of neat and wanted to show it off. Yeah, the powder has kind of come back and turned into this weird kind of cloud that I'll show you here. Zoom in and get a nice shot of that. I got a straw here that I'll go ahead and stir it up with. Yeah, very strange, for sure.